Yes, I've been working a lot, but I think now it's okay. Yesterday I bought the book. Now I have the material, and
It's
I
nice.
can keep up with the classes and do the exercises,
Oh,
and
awesome.
stay up to date.
That's great. Congrats. I'm really happy to
Thank
hear
you.
that. Very nice, Kaina. So today, May 21st, we're going to do Unit 5, okay? Pages 34, 35, and 36, hopefully, right? We are actually, we are beginning Unit 5, okay? And I think you missed your task last class, right? Excuse me. I think you missed it, but you can replace, all right? Please make sure you schedule a replacement to do your test because the test can't be done via YouTube, right? Just by watching the class like we do with the other replacements. You really need to schedule the conventional schedule, okay? So
Hmm.
you can do your test, please, okay, as soon as possible.
Is it a unit test, like the real test?
Yeah, actually, it's just a stop and check. Excuse
Oh,
me.
bless you.
Thank you. It's a stop and check, mainly units 1, 2, and 3. So, stop and check are very simple tasks because they are mainly for review and they don't have listening or writing. Okay, it's just vocabulary and grammar. Okay,
Okay,
so it's
I
nice.
got it.
Yeah, as soon as you manage to update your exercises and if you need any help to remember the things, the contents from the first 3 units, you can try to schedule a replacement or you can watch the videos from the previous classes. And then after that, you can schedule your test. Okay?
Is the all the unit 4 recorded on YouTube?
Uh huh. Yeah. Yes, it
Good.
is. It is there. Okay.
Okay, I'll check it out later.
All right. Okay, dear. So Lorena is coming in. Oh, hi, Lorena. Good evening. How are you?
Hi, Teach. Good evening. I'm
Hi,
fine.
dear.
Hey there.
So, how was your week?
Hi, Kaina.
Hi.
Was very busy, teacher,
Oh,
because uh because of the college
oh, I
university.
see. Yeah, you have a lot of things to do for college.
Yeah, teacher.
Okay. No, it's all right. I imagine that it's really busy here too. I have a lot of things to do. Okay, guys. So as I was saying before, today, May 21st, we will start Unit 5 and we will start a new phase of our book because until Unit 4, we have like review, we see some basic stuff, and now we are going deeper into some notions, some grammar points. We will reflect upon them, we will discuss them deeply, right? It's something a little bit different from what we've seen in the first 4 units, okay? So today, sorry about my voice, my throat is not so good, but I'm drinking water, so I hope it gets better. Let's start by taking a look at a photo here. I'd like to share this with you. So, can you see this picture?
Yeah,
Yes? Okay. So, can you describe this picture? What can you see there?
a lot of students
Mm-hmm.
admire me. I don't know.
Yeah, looking at you, right? Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yes.
and they are smiling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good. They all look happy. All right. So,
Yeah.
where do you think they are? What place is this?
school.
Mm-hmm.
I think
School,
mainly high
college, yeah.
school.
Yes, that's it. Very good. So, what is the age group that is pictured here? How old do you think they are?
Around the 15.
Around 15?
Yeah, 16
Okay.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they are
or
teenagers.
I think from 50 to 8, 18.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. What do you think nowadays with the pandemic this age group is going through? Because not all of them can go to school, right? Presentially, they are having mostly classes online. So, what are the difficulties they are having now? What do you think? Because they have NA, right? Especially here in Brazil, they have to study for college entry exams. So, what is difficult for them at this moment?
I think they're facing a lot of problems due to the technology because not all of them um, has a computer at home or internet service, and um, they have to figure something out to keep up and to study, and also I think uh, they have been under a lot of pressure,
Mm-hmm.
and I think since the pandemic began, I think their habits changed, like um, out of the blue, and they had to get used to the new habit, to the new routine, and I think not all of them were ready for that.
Yeah, that's right. Perfect. Yeah, a lot of pressure, a lot of stress because they have to stay home all the time. So that's not easy. That's not really easy. So let's take a look at a short video about the youth today, okay? Let's take a look there, just a moment. So let's do this.
Young people today are lazy and entitled. They expect everything for nothing, and they're allergic to hard work. 20-somethings without jobs, not going to school, or getting job training just sit at home, living off their parents, playing video games, and not contributing anything to society. Violent teenagers are roaming the streets, intimidating communities, and committing crimes with no respect for authority or fear of the law. These are just some of the negative stereotypes that exist about young people today. But how can we change this misconception of young people? This is the head office of a charity called V Inspired. Everyone here works tirelessly to counter the negative representations of young people in the media today. The charity's PR manager, Janki Mehta, explains the problem.
In the UK, we've got a massive image problem for young people. They are considered to be lazy, considered to be good for nothing. Youth unemployment figures are very high in the UK. So it's very difficult for young people to really kind of talk about the good things that they have to offer. I think it's a particularly bad problem at the moment because youth unemployment in the UK is so high. Young people are struggling to get into universities because tuition fees are really high, and there's a big divide between the generations in the UK.
So what practical help can V Inspired offer young people in the UK today?
At the moment, it's quite hard to be a young person. It's quite hard to feel good about what you have to offer society when 1 in 4 young people doesn't even have a job. But volunteering can give young people a sense of something good to offer their society, something positive that they can do, and just give them that boost that they need to kind of go forward with their careers and their lives. We run a website called veinspired.com, and it's an online marketplace for young people to link up with volunteering opportunities in charities all over the country. At the moment, we have 2,500 charities registered on that website, and 145,000 young people use that website to find opportunities and also to log their volunteering hours so that they have a great record of all the time and effort they've put into their volunteering work.
You only have to go to V Inspired's website or their YouTube channel to see some of the amazing work that is being done by young volunteers around the UK today. From individual caregivers to youth groups fighting to improve their local communities, the stories are numerous and inspiring. Everyone at V Inspired knows that there are thousands of young people in the UK who do amazing work every day. But how do they get the message out?
We work really hard to reach out to young people in lots of different ways, and that includes using the press and media. But one of the biggest ways that we reach young people is through social media. Every year we run the V Inspired National Awards, which is the country's biggest celebration of young volunteers. We have some young people who spend hours and hours every single week doing wonderful things for their communities, but they just don't get heard about. So the V Inspired National Awards are about celebrating those young people and making sure that their efforts get recognised.
A past winner of the V Inspired Awards is Eliza Ribeiro from Croydon, South London. Eliza only recently turned 20, but she is already an experienced volunteer and campaigner. Eliza won the V Inspired National Bringing Communities Together Award for the work she does with her organization Lives, Not Knives. Eliza hasn't always been an award winner and positive role model, quite the opposite. But it was her personal experience of gang culture and knife violence in her local area that led her to turn her life around and to help others do the same. For Eliza, the change started with something very simple.
So the T-shirts came about and they said Lives Not Knives on them, and they were just plain. And loads of young people in Croydon wanted them. So my mum invested in some T-shirts, and with the money we raised, we held a party and got everyone to sign a petition saying youth can have fun without violence, just to send to the local press to prove that not all young people were negative.
And soon other people were starting to take note of her work in the community, and Lives Not Knives was born.
Our main objective was to work in primary schools, talking to young people between of 9 to 11 about the dangers of getting involved in knife crime and gang culture and what can happen if you do. We started working in about 6 to 10 primary schools and now work in over 65. So we now work with over 10,000 young people a year.
Of course, Eliza didn't do it all on her own. Many people have helped her.
My mum helped set up Lives Not Knives with me and has been the main kind of drive for Lives Not Knives. Then since I was 16 and working with Channel 4, that gave us a lot of media coverage and helped us train the mentors. Then we won a Princess Diana Award and then a Philip Lawrence Award and a V Inspired Award. And that's given us huge media coverage, and as their national awards, it's been really helpful. But the main support has been the local community that have volunteered their time in helping us. And then again, my mum and my grandma, who give a lot of their time to do work with Lives Not Knives.
Eliza is an amazing role model for young people growing up in her area and beyond. She is the embodiment of what V Inspired sets out to achieve with young people around the country. And of course, she has great plans for the future.
With Lives Not Knives, I want to create kind of mini bases across the country. So I think if there's a team of young people that are committed to reducing crime across London and across England, working together, it'll be a lot easier to understand the problems of what's going wrong, and also being able to tackle it before it actually does repeat itself. For me personally, I kind of want to do a bit of travelling and a bit of research on youth crimes committed across the world and other youth organisations that are reducing crime, but also to understand a bit more for myself and kind of build a project that might be able to work across the board that reduces youth crime and understands the mindset of kind of young criminals.
And with the support of her family, community, and organizations like V Inspired, it's easy to believe that anything is possible for Eliza in the future.
Okay, that's very good, isn't it?
Yeah, teacher. I
It's really
like it.
nice. Yeah, if you want to know more about V Inspired, you can reach them via their site or even by logging into their YouTube channel. You can subscribe to their channel. They do have a channel there too, and it's really nice, really. So, what could you understand about this institution? What is V Inspired all about?
Inspire. Uh, how can I say procura, chama voluntários?
Okay, they invite volunteers.
Yeah, they invited volunteers.
The name of the institution is V Inspired. Okay, so yes, they invite volunteers.
They invite volunteers.
Mhm, yes, to work for them and to join in some campaigns that they run across the country to diminish the violence, right, in some communities. So it's really nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's the name of their logo? Do you remember?
Their logo.
Lives, not
Knives.
knives. Yeah, lives, not knives. And they even made a T-shirt to help people remember that lives really matter. So it's
Yeah.
something that they should really think about before they act violently against a person. So it was a very nice campaign. I think it was good because everybody who saw those T-shirts, those people wearing those T-shirts, especially, they would get inspired and they would want to participate too, right? So especially working with young people who are doing nothing at home, just sitting there playing video games. So they can really do something to help other people. Did you know that nowadays you can even do something online to help people who are lonely? Yeah, it's true. You can, of course, this is volunteer work, but there are a lot of young people here in Brazil who are engaged in this project to help people because of the pandemic and social distancing. They are working to help these people feel cared for and to listen to them. And there is a channel, I'll try to remember the name now, I can't remember, but as soon as I do, I'll let you know. It's a nice project too for young people. All right, so here in this video, what idea in the beginning did they pass about young people in general? Was it a positive idea or a negative idea?
Positive?
In the beginning, before they introduced the project, before they talked about V Inspired,
Ah, okay. Negative.
was a negative idea, yeah. What did they say young people usually do at home?
Play video game.
Yeah, that's right. Especially if they're not going to school or not working. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So, usually, this negative idea is something that is like a label, and they want to remove that label and to show society that young people can do a lot, and they really can because everybody's talented. Okay. So, that's the
Okay.
message. Yeah, that's the message of being inspired. That was really good. Do you know any project that is similar to that here in Brazil?
Me too. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there there are a lot of projects in some
Communities,
cultural uh, cultural centers.
cultural centers.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
true. Yeah. Yeah, we should get to know some of these projects because maybe we can also participate and do something to help other people. It's really nice. We feel good when you do
Yeah.
those things. It's really nice. Okay, guys. So I wanted to share this video with you because it really inspired me and it gave us some ideas, right? What to do to help young people in general and also for us to get engaged if we want to. Okay, great. So let's just click here to clear our page. All right, guys. The title of this unit is Looking Ahead. So it has all to do with the future, right? Our outlook of the future, of course, depends on how hard we work today to plan this future, right? So if we're not very hopeful, maybe we're not working hard enough and we are not faithful. So we should really think about it. Let's see the beginning. Which future form expresses? So let's see some future forms in English, okay? Now coming down to more practical terms, how to use the future in the language, right? So here we have which future form expresses an intention, a prediction, a future fact based on a timetable, an arrangement between two people, and a spontaneous decision. Let me zoom in so you can see better. Okay? Is it okay
Okay.
now? Okay,
Yes,
good.
teacher.
So here we have to see those 5 sentences and decide which future form expresses each of these things here. Okay, so I'll give you um, 2 minutes to do that. Now it's 6:35, so we can do it until 6:37. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, let's check. Yes, are you done?
Yes.
Okay, let's say number one. Um, what do you think it is? What future form is used here, and what is it? What is it expressing?
A future fact based on a timetable.
Okay, let's see if you understand the meaning of the word timetable. So let's highlight that word. What do you understand by timetable?
I don't know, teacher.
Does anybody know?
Um, I don't use this word very much.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I remember once when you used this word with me. I think timetable it's something predicted, or something that like something that is I think uh, accurate, accurate. Um, I don't know how to say this word.
What are you saying? Accurate?
Accurate,
Accurate. Mm-hmm.
accurate. Yes, something that is accurate. That's going um, to work like something. I don't know how to explain it. It's so hard.
Okay, no, don't worry. Timetable is actually something simple. It's when you have the exact time something starts or finishes, or usually transportation timetable, when you have the time a bus leaves, the time it arrives. So usually you have a list of arrival and departure times. That is timetable. Or also when you are talking about the exact time you will do something. Okay, so here let me write
Okay.
down some examples here. For example, um, the bus leaves at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Okay, so here I'm talking about a future situation. This is going to happen tomorrow, but still I'm using the simple present because I'm referring to the time the bus leaves. So this is timetable situation. Okay. So it works,
Okay.
yeah, it works a lot with transportation, with the time a meeting starts, the time a class starts. Even if I'm talking about the future, I should always use the simple present because I'm referring to a timetable thing. Okay?
Okay. Timetable match number 2.
Yes, exactly. That's true. Very good. The train to Chicago leaves at 10 after 10. So it's a future fact based on a timetable. Okay, so let's highlight that as well here.
Okay.
And as you can see here, they use the present simple. Okay, always.
Okay.
Okay, let's see number one. Tomorrow's weather will be warm and sunny. What is the idea here?
Prediction.
Yes, it's a prediction. Very nice. So let's put it purple or green. Okay, let's make it green. Okay, good. Now what about number three? I'm going to be a race car driver when I grow up.
Intention.
Mm-hmm. Great. That's it. That's an intention. So let's put it pink. All right. Now, number 4, we are seeing Sue on Thursday.
An arrangement about the two people.
Yes, an arrangement between two people.
Arrangement.
Yes, very nice. So when we talk about arrangements, we talk about the time two or more people agree to do something, right? So probably they agreed on Thursday, so they will meet on Thursday. And in this case, we usually use the present continuous. Sorry. So when it's an arrangement, we usually use here the present continuous to talk about a future situation. Okay. All right.
Okay.
And then we have finally a spontaneous decision. So that's number 5. I'll make some coffee. Okay, so very good. Let's mark that blue. Okay. All right. So after that, let's name the different future forms we have there. So let's see the first one here. What future form is used in number 1? I'm going to write them here. Okay. When I say that tomorrow's weather will be warm and sunny, what future form is that? Future simple, future
Future
continuous.
simple.
Yes, very good. Or simple future. I can also say that. Okay, guys. Future simple or simple future. Okay. Number 2. What future form am I using here in number 2?
It's present simple.
Yes, very nice. Present simple. But then you can ask me, how? Present simple to talk about the future? Yes. Yes, we do that when we are referring to a timetable situation. When I'm saying the time, for example, the bus leaves or the train leaves or the time they arrive. Okay, so present simple for that. Now, situation number 3, what is the future form?
Present continuous.
Yes, but here we have something we call going to. There is no name for that, but it's simply like this, to be plus going to. Okay? So this future has a lot to do with intentions and plans, right? So the future form is to be plus going to. Okay? Right. And as we know here, we can see that, but we also know that for a fact that after going to, we should always use a verb in the infinitive form. For example, be, okay? So I'm going to be a race car. I'm going to do yoga tomorrow. I'm going to travel next weekend, okay? Now, number 4, what is the situation there? We are seeing Sue on Thursday. What verb tense is that? This is the present continuous. Yes, present continuous. You see? So I use the present continuous to talk about a future situation that is already arranged. So like an arrangement really between two or more people, okay? Number 5, what is the future tense that they are using there?
Future simple.
Very good. Or simple future, okay? Right, that's a very good start. So from here we can, no problem, that's okay. From here we can see that we have future simple, present simple, to be plus going to, and present continuous to talk about the future. So that boils down to 4 future forms, okay? All right. So let's watch a video, a very short video, and I like this one. That's why I want to share that with you, if connection helps. This video will talk about the 4 future forms in a fun way, okay? So let's try to see that.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. Today, I'd like to introduce you to a truly magical new product. It's going to change the future. Now, many years ago, we launched Will. An extraordinary product, so easy to use. A modal verb which has an infinitive verb afterwards, all the time. Even with he, she, it doesn't matter, always an infinitive verb. So amazing and easy to use that everyone understands it's a future tense, and it's just awesome. But we found it has problems. ESL students can use it too much, and in some cases where it sounds unnatural. So how do we fix this? Well, first we need to understand when we can use will and when it's most appropriate. Here are some situations where will works fantastically. It still sounds natural and it's great. Showing that you're happy and willing to do something. Okay, I'll pay for dinner. Again. To make an offer. Don't worry. I'll carry your bags for you. With possibilities and suppositions. Maybe I'll go out tonight. I suppose he'll join us. It's possible that it will change. To make promises. I will love you forever. To express beliefs. Do you think you'll pass your exam? I think you'll be fine. And use it to show your determination to do something. I will get married before next year. So that was will, and it just works. But more commonly now, we use this thing called be going to. And it's simply unbelievable. It's simple, it's elegant, and it's natural. It's more natural in almost every situation. It's more commonly used than any other future tense, and it comes in a variety of 3 beautiful verb forms for you to choose from, depending on the subject. I am going to. You, we, they are going to. He, she, it is going to. It's simple, it's elegant, and it's natural. And this was how we solved the problem of will. For your plans, we don't use will anymore. We use be going to. For future plans and past plans. I am going to eat pizza. That's a future plan. I was going to eat pizza. That's a past plan, but it changed. So for example, yesterday I was going to eat pizza, but then I remembered I'm on a diet. You make your decision, you have a plan. Use be going to. It's simple, it's elegant, and it's natural. But what else? We have be plus ing, the present continuous. You now have the ability to add more certainty to your plans. You've made your decision. You have a plan. It's 100% definite. It's not going to change. Well, maybe it will change. But in your head for the moment, it's 100%. For example, you're walking to the supermarket and you're thinking, I'm going to eat pizza tonight. That's a good plan. You go into the supermarket, you buy a pizza. Now it's a definite plan. Now this is very exciting. I want you to see what happens to this sentence. I'm going to eat pizza tonight. It's a great plan. That's fine. I'm eating pizza tonight. Be plus ing, that's 100% certainty to your plan. Are you coming out tonight? No. I'm staying home, I'm eating pizza, and I'm watching Netflix. And chilling. He's chilling. But again, we can always simply use be going to in almost every case. It's simple, it's elegant, and it's natural. These are not three separate times. They're all future tenses. And now we've added all of these functions into our new product. We're super proud of it, we're super excited, and we're calling it Future Assistant. And now I'm so excited to show you how Future Assistant can and will help with your future. Future Assistant, what am I going to do next?
Bloop bloop, you're going to show a presentation of my abilities.
Future Assistant works perfectly in the home. It connects all of your lights, your heating, your electricity, your water, your fridge, your windows and doors. And it can plan your future using the most appropriate future tense. Let's take a look at Future Assistant in action. Future Assistant can make offers.
Oh, Future Assistant, I'm cold.
Bloop bloop, I'll turn up the heat.
Oh, thank you, Future Assistant.
You are welcome. You smell good.
Show suppositions.
Bloop bloop, I guess you'll be staying in tonight because you don't have any friends.
A willingness to help you.
Future Assistant, can you send my mum an I love you message?
Bloop bloop, sure, I will do that right now. Your mum's hot.
You want to make plans? Future Assistant is there to help. It's so easy. You make a plan, you tell Future Assistant.
Future Assistant, I'm meeting Johnny at 5 tomorrow.
Bloop bloop, got it, beautiful.
Remember how be plus ing, the present continuous, can imply a more definite plan. Watch this.
Future Assistant, what am I wearing tonight?
Bloop bloop, don't worry, you're wearing the black dress that you love. Your butt looks great in that.
Thank you, Future Assistant.
This next function got us so excited in the office. Future Assistant now ships with a shall function. Shall, an offer in the question form, and not in modern English for giving commands. Like you shall open the window, that doesn't work. And it sounds too formal and too historical for declarations. For example, you shall not pass. Gandalf. Okay, we're not Gandalf. So for us regular humans, shall as a command sounds very strange. And the question is usually inclusive of the speaker. Shall I? Shall we? An offer or suggestion perhaps. Let's have a look.
Bloop bloop, bloop, bloop bloop, bloop.
Future Assistant, I'm a bit warm.
Shall I turn the heat off and open a window?
Yes, please.
Bloop bloop, shall we watch a movie?
Yeah, sure.
Put me closer to you. Bloop bloop, yeah, that's it.
Oh, and there's one last thing. The present simple. We know the present simple from everyday actions, but when you're talking about schedules, timetables, your flights, your trips, we can use present simple. And now with Future Assistant, all of your future schedules, your trips, your flights, your bookings, they're given to you in the present simple. Let's have a look at that in action.
Future Assistant, what am I doing today?
Bloop bloop, you're flying to Paris today. Your flight leaves at 7. And it's your sister's birthday tomorrow. Don't forget it, babe. Bloop bloop, your sister's hot.
Now for marriage proposals, we still couldn't get be going to sound natural. So we'll still use will in that question, will you marry me? But for almost every other situation, be going to, it's the way to the future. It's simple, it's elegant, and it's natural. Thank you.
That's really good, isn't it? I love this guy.
Yeah, teacher, very nice.
Yes, it is really nice. I love his.
So funny.
Yeah, he is really. I like that. So let me try to show you his channel here. Look, learn English with Papa Teach Me. So yeah, I really like him. He's super funny, and he makes everything seem very simple, right? So that's why I like his explanations and everything. So back to our lesson there, you could see that future assistant can help you, right? So if you have one of those, right, you will have all different forms of future in one small machine, a gadget to help you. So let's see, how do you see your future? So let's take a look at those future forms that we saw in the video, okay? So let's see who's there. Okay. Let's say Sabrina left. Probably her connection is not so good. So let's see there. Look at the people and listen to them talking about the future. Who says what? Put a number 1 through 6 next to the names. Okay, so you're going to see here, for example, we have the first picture, Tony and Mary. The next picture, we have Theo. Then next one, there is Janine. Wow, look at Janine. Wow. Do we have any other pictures on the next page? Yes, we do. Look, here we have Mickey. What a funny name. And then here we have Laura. Look how happy she is. And then finally we have Elsie. How nice. That's really good. Okay, guys, so let's move back to the other page and we will listen to the audio so we can number the pictures according to what we believe they say, right? And the pictures, they help you there. Okay, let's do it.
Unit 5, Track 16. 1.
I took the SATs a few months ago, and luckily I got a good score, so I'm going to study psychology at Boston University. Classes start in August.
2.
It's sunny tomorrow, so I'm going to see a soccer game with my friends. The Red Bulls are playing the Galaxy. It'll be a great game. It starts at 4 o'clock, so we'll grill some hamburgers and hot dogs in the stadium parking lot before the game.
3. Marie's having a baby soon, so we're both very excited. The baby's due in 5 weeks. If it's a boy, we're going to name him Max. And if it's a girl, she'll be Leah.
4.
What am I doing tomorrow, you ask? Well, it's Thursday tomorrow, so I'll be doing what I always do on a Thursday. My daughter will come to see me, and she'll be bringing the little ones, and we'll all have a cup of tea and a nice long chat. And I'll bake a cake, a strawberry cake. They like that.
5.
Right now I'm packing because tomorrow I'm going to study in Australia for 6 months. My plane leaves at 8 p.m. My mom and dad are taking me to the airport. I have absolutely no idea how I'm going to carry all this stuff.
6.
Well, I work in the city. In the next few years, I'm going to be even more successful. I hope I'll be earning twice what I'm making now. I've set myself this goal. Before I'm 25, I'll have made $1 million.
That's nice, isn't it? So, what do you have for the pictures here on this page first? What numbers do you have?
Number 3.
In just a second.